Okay, so here I am after my long absence, I guess, because I've just had a lot on my mind, a lot on my plate, and I just really needed to take a step back and think about it all. Because I am, as I'm sure a lot of you are, burned out and lack motivation. And if you aren't, well, I hope you can understand why I feel this way. And I'll kind of get into it. So, there's just so much on your plate when you're trying to do everything you can. You're trying to be able to sustain yourself. You're trying to do what you can for your future or for yourself right now. You're trying to do what you can for others. You're trying to do what you can for literally anything. And it just becomes too much. And it just keeps piling on, and you're just running on empty for days, weeks, months, until you're eventually just like, I can't take this anymore. I'm done. And so, of course, that's what burnout is, if you didn't already know. But it kind of, that's a lot of some of the things I'm going through. But I'm also dealing with, I realized I have a huge lack of motivation. And I'm not lazy. Those of you who know me know I'm not lazy. Okay, so this is a new day. Something had to be done, and so anyway. So it's not an issue of laziness. Those of you know, I'm not lazy. I try to do what I can, and I try to do it good. I try to do it right. It's more so, a lot of it is it worth it? Or, like, what's the point? Or, I don't even know. Like, for example, everyone knows getting a job and the job market sucks right now. What's the point of getting a job if it's trying to get one is going to suck because the job market is terrible, or you're going to be overworked and underpaid, or your boss is going to treat you like shit, or all of the above. So why have motivation to do that? Or, like, money. What's the point of trying to save if it's just going to end up going towards bills or this and that? Like, you won't be able to, I mean, everyone's seen the economy. No one can save for retirement, save for emergency funds, or anything like that. What's the point of trying to make friends? Or, try to be social if people are just gonna shit on you for no reason, or nothing will come of it, or they'll just try to backstab you. These are all things that happen to me, by the way. Was like examples like that, where it's like, it makes you lose motivation because there's no point in doing it. So you don't get any motivation to do it. And then another part of it is the fact that when no matter how hard you try, everything goes wrong, you have no motivation to do it. Because it's like it's beyond your control. And if you have absolutely no control over any aspect of your life, why bother? Why try? You have no motivation to do anything because you can't control like literally any aspect of your life. And that's kind of the boat I'm in right now. And I don't know how other people do it. I don't. I really don't. Because when everything is stacked against you, or if everything is stacked against you, why play the game? Why play the game if you're not going to have any chance of winning? It's pointless. It makes you wonder, what the fuck am I even doing here? And people wonder why I struggle or have a lack of motivation. This is why. They think, oh, I'm not trying hard enough. Dude, I try my absolute hardest. I bust my ass at everything I do. I'm not joking. People who know me know I try hard. I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. And honestly, I don't blame you. From someone who has been in that same spot, I don't blame you. It's not a matter of not putting in enough effort or laziness. It's a matter of we have no motivation to do it. There's no point. There's no incentive. We're burned out. And above all, we have absolutely no control over any single part of it. So it makes you wonder, why bother? I don't understand how people can be so ignorant towards this and just be so stuck in their own ways. And they'll just sit here and be like, oh, you're just lazy. You just don't try hard enough. Or, oh, you just need to do this. Think I haven't already tried? Why do you think I'm here? This is not just a vent, but I know other people have been in this spot too. And for those of you who have, I hear you. I have been there too. You are not alone. So when people say that, let them live in ignorance. If they don't want to see the world for what it truly is, and see the struggles that we are going through on a day-to-day basis, they're not worth your time. Especially for people like me, who all throughout my life, because I had certain goals, and I'm not trying to boast when I say this, but I was one of those intelligent people in school. But this ties in, and I'll explain why. So I never had any intention of doing homework or schoolwork. I never studied, yet I always did really good on tests. My teachers knew I was really intelligent, but I was just lazy. I was not lazy. I have no motivation to work on something that does not further my knowledge. I have a thirst for knowledge. I have no motivation to do anything that does not help me with that. Or at least when it came to school. And they were always putting these high expectations on me, and it was making me burned out. I always dreaded going to school because they put these expectations on me. I was getting burned out. I was stressing out about it. And then they had the audacity, because my goals didn't align with what a smart person would do, said my intelligence was wasted potential. Wasted potential? Why don't you go fuck yourself? How's that? I'm not joking. They actually said that. So that's how it ties in. I'm burned out. I have no motivation. And yet they sit here and try to say that we're just not trying. We are. And we're done. I've tried so hard and I've cared so much to a point where I have no motivation anymore, because there's no point. What's the point? So at this point, I don't care anymore. I wish I had some kind of, way to make light of the situation, because people know. People will know I'm a little too optimistic of a person. I can show plenty of people who can say that about me. But yeah, I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optimistic person. But when reality kicks in, we have to face the facts. It's all bullshit. And I'm tired of thinking that it's my fault. Because I know damn well that I try really hard, I put in as much effort as possible, and get absolutely nothing. I don't expect anything, but I get nothing. What's the point of trying if I'm not going to get anywhere? So I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I have nothing else to add. I hope this resonated with you. And I hope this can make you understand some people you know better, if you don't have this issue. And for those of you who have experienced this or have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try to make a follow-up addressing what you say, and I'll look at every single one. Oh, here's another example. What's the point of posting to YouTube like I am right now if no one's going to watch my video? Why? That's one of the reasons why I don't post as much as I do. Or I don't post as much as I could. And that's why. I want to. But what's the point if no one's going to watch it? I'd be really surprised if this blows up. Honestly. I'd be really surprised. So yeah. Drop a comment if this resonated with you or if you have any questions. I will read every single one. Subscribe if you really want to. I'm not going to pressure you to. But I would greatly appreciate it. Like the video if it resonated or if you understand. And I'll see you later.